everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Nspire U Network. We're here at the Prestige Event Center Mobile, and we are so excited to have Mr. Roderick Diamond, who is a recent graduate of Morehouse College. Roderick, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Blessed. So those two words I can use to describe that.
Okay, all right. And tell us what you majored in at Morehouse.
At Morehouse, I got my BA in history with a minor in journalism.
Okay, all right. And what are your plans to use that
So
major?
after Morehouse, I plan to attend Northwestern University, get my master's in journalism with a specialization in sports media in the fall.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. So, I can remember back going through high school years thinking, what school am I going to go to?
hmm
What choices am I going to make? What was it that inspired you to go to Morehouse?
Funny you asked that. I would love to tell people that story about me coming to Morehouse. But Morehouse was the last school I got accepted into, but also it was the school that I thought I would not be able to get into. I thought I didn't fit up to the bill or the mold or what a Morehouse man was, so I think I was able to get in Morehouse. So I kind of scared to apply even. I just kind of pushed that off to the side, like let me focus on these other schools. But thankfully I had a great friend of mine, Darius Johnson. He attended Morehouse with me, graduated in 2018, and he went to Murphy with me as well. He told me, just apply and get that what if out your mind, because you never know what might happen. And even going back, it's like you'll be sitting there regretting, like, why I did not do this, at least try to. So eventually I tried, and upon traveling or visiting my last school, one of my school I got accepted to, like I said, got accepted to Morehouse, and I felt that it was a sign from God telling me, like, this is the place for you, you need to go here. So I told my mom I wanted to visit. She let me visit it, and the rest is history. I fell in love with the school, and I am today a graduate.
Awesome, awesome. So you said that you were accepted into how many other schools?
Including Morehouse would be 7.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. So I'm guessing your mom played a big part in making sure you stayed in those books.
Oh yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I know your mom. She did a great job. Great
Thank
job
you.
with you and your sister. So tell us a little bit about your experience at Morehouse.
It's indescribable in words, but it introduced me to so many different things that I feel like every young person should be able to experience. Is just getting out of their comfort zone. It might not be leaving your hometown per se, but just getting out of your comfort zone, being introduced to new people, new different things. While at Morehouse, a lot of my experiences that I had a chance to experience, I probably never got to any other school I went to. I was able to travel out the country,
Wow.
have internships in different places across the country, meet different people, have lifelong friends, and just be put in the spaces that you're going to imagine, especially as a young black male in this country at this state.
Understood, understood. Well, that's very interesting. So I want to kind of fast forward to graduation day. So
Yeah.
everybody's there and y'all are excited and just anxious to get out there in the world and all of that. And then your commencement speaker announces that he's paying off everybody's tuition. What was your initial reaction to that?
I didn't at first. Honest, I didn't have an initial reaction because it kind of went over my head and everybody else's head. Because to be honest, we was out there close to 4.5 hours in the heat. It's like, okay, it's kind of time to get on with it. But when he said that, when we finally got it, it was like, wait, he's talking about us. He's talking about our student loans. So that's when everybody went crazy and started celebrating. You saw the MVP chants and stuff like that. But it was a surreal moment. Going to college, especially nowadays, you expect to take out loans because you know that you might not have the scholarship, but you want to still go to school. So you expect, regardless of how much I have to take out, I'm gonna still get a great job, pay these loans off, especially still live my life. But
Right.
him to say that he's gonna pay off our loans, give us a new head start, a new lease on life, it's a big thing. I don't think nobody woke up that morning thinking that, yes, this guy's gonna pay off my student loans.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I just think that's amazing, and I commend him for doing that. And it's definitely a blessing when you have somebody to sow into your life and to do things like that for you. So I always believe in paying it forward. Blessing other people where we can. So how has this inspired you? In what way do you plan to give back to others?
It inspired me is making the obligation that I do get back to others. Just doing more wherever I'm at. And in terms of giving back to Morehouse, I know my class, we have already did talks of giving back to our future Morehouse brothers that are coming to Morehouse in the coming years, doing book scholarships or even just mentoring them or just taking our part to, give them advice or tell them like, okay, these are the ropes I went through, so you won't have to go through as many for yourself. Even people back home, I know me and my stepfather, he's a Mason. They do the Thanksgiving dinner where they feed the homeless. And we've been doing that 2 years in a row, and he want to make that an annual family thing. So
Wonderful.
I'm able to come back home just to do that, help that, do that in another city, wherever I'm at. Just doing that, just being able to do more because I feel like we're obligated to do more, especially after man selfishly did this for us. So we should be able to do that at least the smallest amount to others.
Right, absolutely. So lastly, what advice would you give to that person that is about to enter college? Because obviously it doesn't happen all the time where somebody is going to pay your tuition off. So of course they go in thinking, okay, I'm going to have these loans, I'm going to have these debts, but it's well worth it. So what advice do you have for the young students who are about to enter college as far as just the overall experience?
When it comes to loans or financial worry, don't let that be a burden to you because it's not all a waste. That money goes to your education so you can better yourself and your family. And while you get in college, especially your freshman year, just be a sponge to everything you come encounter with because everybody think that after college you get that degree and get some type of skills, but it's a growing process, it's a molding process, so you can become a better person. That person you came in as your freshman year or your first year should be a whole different person from when you graduate. So it's an opportunity to mold yourself in this new human being that learns so much, that's done so much, that's seen so much. So I'll just say, go in and sponge, just be open to things, and that plan you thought of or you wanted to in college, execute that as early as possible because it can change or you never know what opportunity might come your way. So just be open, don't worry, and stay blessed and stay prayed up. So that's what I can say.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Roderick, again, we thank you so much and we congratulate you on all of that you've accomplished, and I can hardly wait to see how you're going to change the world.
Thank you.
Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, Mr. Roderick Diamond, Morehouse College. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll be right back.
Prestige Event Center is the place for your dream event. Weddings, concerts, balls, birthday parties, reunions, church events, conferences. Whatever you envision, Prestige will assist in making your dream come true. Each event is created to your custom specifications with the focus on hospitality and budget. Prestige has many designs to choose from in their all-new facility. Come by for a tour. Prestige Event Center exceeds all your expectations.
You feel so comfortable when you're down here.
Everything from the services was very professional.
They understand what grieving is.
And it was so much easier having things done ahead of time.
They help you in every way that they can.
These things go on through your life and you always have your memories, and it's nice that someone else can care about someone else's feelings like that.
My name is Aunt B, and when I think of my father, I think of redemption. My dad, like so many fathers, I'm sure, started off ill-prepared for a family, ill-prepared to be a leader of a family. And I don't say that in a negative way, because today, as it stands, he has been a great example of God's grace. And I absolutely love the man that he is now, which helps me appreciate the man that he was, even in all his flaws. So I absolutely love my dad. I'm glad for our relationship. I'm glad for the mending of our relationship. And I'm glad for the comedian, the wise person that he is, the jewels that he drops, the conversations that we have. He can't do anything for me now that he didn't do for me years ago. I just appreciate everything that he is now. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thanks for joining us on the Nspire U Network. You know, June is here, it's summertime, and a lot of holidays occur, but there's one holiday coming up you may not be familiar with, or if you are, it is just around the corner. And joining me right now is Ty Burton from Muse Consulting. Ty, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Good to see you, Al.
Good to see you as well. So tell us, we're in June, and guess what's coming up? Juneteenth.
Yes.
What is Juneteenth going to be like this year for the Gulf Coast?
Well, for people who are not familiar, Juneteenth is the emancipation of the slave proclamation,
Right.
which would mean that that's truly when we were known to be free.
Okay.
So it has been a celebration big in Texas. This is the inaugural celebration here with the city of Mobile. And I am working with the city and with the descendants of the Clotilda and the people who live in Africatown.
Okay.
So we're very excited to present it to the
So
city.
we'll touch back on that. So let's start with what are some of the things people can expect Juneteenth this year kicking off?
One of the things you can expect is an interactive educational day.
Okay.
That is on Friday, June 21st.
All right.
It's going to be at the Hope Center in Africatown. It is a free event. It is centered around children. We started off with saying that it was just children, but the adults wanted to participate too. One of the things that we have is the talking drum. When people were captured and brought over, they were usually brought from different tribes so that they could not communicate with each other. And so we have a Babalawo he's a Nigerian drummer, and a Babalawo he lives in Atlanta. He is going to come down, his name is Baba Shoa. He is going to come down and, he's going to come down and teach us about how we have more things in common than we do that are different. And he's going to teach how all the drums come together and about the talking drum and how it was used in Africa and how it was used here. So that's one of the things. We also have Mama Badarenwa Rowland and the Chakra Dance Theater of New Orleans, and they're going to come and teach a freedom dance. So the people who learn the drums on Friday and the ladies who learn the dancing on Friday come back and perform on Saturday.
Wow.
So Saturday we're having a festival with a concert. There'll be a lot of dancing.
Okay, a lot of dancing.
And a lot of dancing, and we'll have vendors. So we're still taking vendors. We are, and anybody is allowed to come. It is free for everyone to participate.
And we do like free here on the Gulf Coast.
We do like free.
We're talking with Ty Burden of Muse Consulting about Juneteenth activities coming up. A big weekend coming up as well for all the Juneteenth. Is there a website people can go to learn more information?
Yes, our website is www.juneteenthmob.com.
Okay, say that once again.
www.juneteenthmob.com.
Wow. Well, we do appreciate the time, Ty, for you telling us about what's coming up for Juneteenth. And before we go, you did mention it earlier. Let's talk about right quickly what has occurred since the Clotilda has been located. A lot of buzz is going on in the area. So will there be any things related to that during Juneteenth coming up?
Well, we are celebrating the descendants. They are one of the few people who were captured and who came across the Middle Passage who can identify their ancestry all the way back to where they came from. And so we're going to do a celebration for them on Wednesday night on the actual June 19th. And we're going to make that available to the public too. We've gotten a lot of attention from nationally. And so this is an opportunity for Mobilians and people in the Gulf Coast to come around. We would like to make this an annual event. We're going to have our own little baby Essence Festival here on the Gulf Coast.
I got you.
And so it's things to look forward to. And thank you so much for allowing us to talk about it.
No problem. We appreciate it. So Juneteenth is coming up. We appreciate you checking it out. Head over to that website and take advantage of all the great activities coming up for Juneteenth.
Flower Fantasies Florist and Gifts is a friendly florist. We strive to satisfy our customers for all occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and personal attention during your time of need. Sympathy Flowers is our passion. Set the stage with beautiful flowers for romantic moments and taking time to smell your flowers. Flower Fantasies Florist and Gifts. Call us 251-344-2882.
Hello everyone, my name is Siobhan Edwards. When I think about my father, there are not enough words that can express my boundless gratitude for him. He has always been my first love, my protector, my listener, my mentor, my provider, And last but not least, my #1 fan. He has taught me patience and how to love unconditionally. If my man broke my heart today, no matter how much pain I'm in, I know that I have a man that can't be replaced. So with that being said, I would like to wish my father, Chuck Nobles, a very happy Father's Day, and to all the fathers out there. I love you, Daddy.
Okay, I got my phone. You got the keys?
No, they in there.
Oh, okay. I got my... All right,
Oh,
we ready?
let's just go. Come on, let's go. Hey,
What?
something missing.
You mean on me?
Yeah.
Necklace?
No, you got all this right here. No, don't need no necklace.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You got your watch, your phone,
Yeah.
your earrings, like a
My
ruff
edges
and stuff
laid.
with your afro puff.
Yeah,
Hey,
right on with your bad
Hey, no. Lips.
Carmex.
Nope. Color. Lip.
Carmex.
No.
Carmex.
Lip.
Carmex. We not doing lips.
Why?
Why do I need them? I have all this
Give it
color
a-
going on.
Yeah, but give you a lip. Bow.
And what color would give me?
Now that I don't know about,
Okay.
but I do know somebody who do.
Who? Because apparently we got to stop by there before we go.
Judy.
Oh, MUA Judy.
Judy.
You know, she probably can give me a bad little red shade.
She know the right
I
shade
know.
of red for you. Let's go see Judy first.
Let's go
Come
see
on.
Judy.
Come on. So Judy, listen.
Yes.
I brought you my girl the Bam. She needed a red lip.
Okay.
She don't really know how to, she don't really know too much about that shade. I brought it to you because you're the best.
Okay, we can get you together.
However, I'm totally fine with this Carmex. I'm just saying. It's cute, right?
It is. It works
listen,
for you.
But listen,
And-
how long have you been doing makeup?
For a while, 12 years now. But you know what? I think we got the perfect red for you.
You think so?
After 12 years,
Definitely.
she know.
Okay, well, this is my concern. I see red shades on all different skin tones and things like that, and some work. They look great, but then there's some that's like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Classic
So-
concern.
Yes. So before we get into what works for me, how does that work as far as lip liners, lipsticks? Like, do you match it as the same color? I've seen a few people with black lip liner and red lipstick. I just don't see why that would be okay.
Were they in this decade?
They were. They were.
Oh, wow.
So how does that work?
Well, when you're picking out a red lipstick, it's kind of like picking out the perfect wardrobe. It's just like we pick our clothing. You may mix and match depending upon what you're feeling like for that particular mood or that occasion. So when you're choosing a red lipstick, first we look at the complexion, then we look at your needs, and then from there we determine which is going to be the best shade in order to customize the perfect red for you.
Okay. Well, when you put it that way, I'm more apt. Eric was so aggressive. He had me scared.
Carmex? No. Red? Yes.
Listen, Carmex is my go-to, but I'm gonna
Be
release
open.
and allow you to help me out. So could you give us some examples, maybe, so that maybe I can get a better understanding of when you say complexions, needs, etc.
Sure, I would love to. So when you're looking at red lipsticks, of course we know that we have orange lipsticks and we have more of like a bluer tone lipsticks. So when you're choosing them, you first want to take your complexion into account for it. Fair complexions work really well with orange-based tones because they already have a little bit of a pink inside their skin tone. So when you pair them with a orange-based tone, what that does, it gives it a additional pop. When you're looking at red lipsticks, you also want to take into account the color wheel. So when you're thinking about the color wheel, if things are on the same side, then they match, they blend into the skin really well. If it's on the opposite side of the color wheel, then that means it's going to give it more pop, more depth, more contrast against the skin. So again, fair skins, if you want something that's going to be more neutral, go with blue. If you want something that's going to be more popping, go with the opposite, and that's going to be orange.
Oh, okay, there's a science to this. Okay. Well, before we dive into getting Bambi all red lipstick up, as Eric Javon wants so bad, do you have some examples that we could see? I just want to be completely comfortable with this.
Yes, definitely. Okay. So we have Alicia. Alicia is a part of our MAC team in Mobile Dillards. Okay. So Alicia is wearing more of a orange-based lipstick. The color is called Russian Red. That particular color against Alicia's tone, if you'll notice, it is more neutral for her. So it's not giving that that huge pop, that huge contrast. It's definitely a color that she can wear on a daily basis, whether it's with jeans or with high heels.
Gotcha. I see. I see. Okay. And what about any other?
Okay, so next we have Michelle. Michelle, she's also a part of our MAC team here. She's more, will fall inside the medium skin tone range. Michelle, she's wearing our #1 seller, which is Ruby Woo. Ruby Woo is a neutral base color. That color will literally fit any skin tone there is, from fair to dark. Michelle, you'll notice, it is a classic red. It is kind of like that little black dress. You can put it on with anything. So that particular red, Ruby Woo, is a go-to no matter who you are.
Gotcha. And do you have any other examples for us?
Yes. Next we have Tara. Tara is going to fall inside more of the dark to deep dark skin tone range. She is wearing a liquid red, which is called Fashion Legacy. Fashion Legacy is on an orange skin tone. Remember we were talking about the oranges and the blues before? So for Tara, you'll notice her lipstick is more of a pop color against her skin tone. That particular color is giving her a little bit more of a dressed up, a little bit more jazzy look compared to something that's more neutral, which you'll see on the next model.
Gotcha. Well, as you put lipstick on me, I want to say I love this shade of red on you. It looks beautiful. It has a lot of depth. It works for your skin tone, and I think it's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. And I absolutely love this shade. Okay, I know I was scared, but this is really working.
You just listen to me. I
Man,
told
you're
you that
lying.
red would just be popping on you. So now we're ready for the night, girl.
I'm ready. Let's ride.
Let's ride out.
Let's do it. Now, what shade is this again?
This is our #1 seller, Ruby Woo lipstick. Like I said, it is perfect on any skin tone. You can wear it with any outfit, jeans, t-shirts, or a little black dress. And it makes the pearly whites look nice.
I love it. The pearly whites have to stand out. And what I like the most is the liner is the same color as the lipstick. And what liner is this?
The liner is called Cherry. So when you're choosing your red lipstick and you're customizing it to you, you can always choose a liner to bring it up or down, meaning that you can make it more neutral with a brown lip liner, or you can make it brighter with a red lip liner. So it's completely up to you how you customize. I call it doctoring up lipsticks.
Well, I love the way you have doctored me up. We'll just call you Dr. Judy from the Mac counter.
I'll take it,
I was
MD.
right, so
Thanks,
I love it.
Eric Jovan. The one time in life, I thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to this segment of Nspire U Network with the What's Right with the Red Shades of Lipstick. Make sure you stay tuned for more, because as you know, we always have something up our sleeves. Thank you so much for coming through, Judy. And do you have any contact information in case anyone wanted to reach out to you?
Definitely. So I am located in the MAC location in Dillard's, Bel Air. And you can also follow me on Instagram at JudyDanielle.MUA.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
And
Eric,
thank you for getting our girl red right over
so you ready
here.
to turn up a little bit?
Always. You know me.
Well, let's go. See you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
The Gulf Coast Challenge.
Finally got my
It's
weight
the
up,
Central
got my
State
weight up, got
Marauders
my weight up,
and the
got my
Alabama
weight up,
A&M
got my weight up,
Bulldogs.
got my
September 28th, game time is 6 p.m.
Don't miss all the hard-hitting action of the Gulf Coast Challenge. And oh yeah, the halftime show's gonna be lit for the ultimate HBCU experience. Make your plans to attend now. The ultimate HBCU experience. The Gulf Coast Challenge.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We've enjoyed sharing this information with you. The beauty tips. What girl doesn't want to know what shade looks good on her? Please visit Miss Judy at the MAC counter. She can help you with lipstick and a lot more. We hope that you will attend the upcoming Juneteenth festival. It's all about our culture. They'll have some great information for you there. And most importantly, Mr. Diamond here with the education. We understand that, you know, the tuition was paid off, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is getting a good education. Last but not least, we want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please continue to follow us on Facebook at Nspire U and Instagram and Twitter at the Nspire U Network. As always, we want to say thank you to our partners, Prestige Event Center Mobile, Smalls Mortuary and Cremation Services, and Port City Limousine Services. Until next time.